Welcome, welcome. The reading the word with me. I appreciate you. I know God appreciates it too. Um, I was reading Luke today. In my own little boo, where it was like, listen careful who you listen to. And yeah, let me look it up. Mm. So be careful how you listen. Think about that. Ears hear anyway. Be careful how you listen. Yeah, I think I need to really elaborate on that. Be careful how you listen, yo. Straight up. Uh, I don't really got no random. I did go into a little bit of a. I looked up the word querulous, but you don't say it like that. How you say it?
Querulous, querulous, querulous,
Querulous. It means habitually complaining. Querulous. Let's one more time.
querulous, querulous.
All right, man. Isaiah 14. I guess I got another little funny. I'll share that. I was with my son, my kids, and he was explaining something to Ryder, and he was just like, "Yo, you just don't get it. Dad don't care." He was so convinced, man. Dad doesn't. He just doesn't care. Ryder, he doesn't care. He don't care. I forgot about what specifically it was about, but he, he gets me. It's, uh, okay. I don't know. He's only 8, so Isaiah 14, man. For the Lord will have compassion on Jacob, and will again choose Israel, and will settle them in their own land. Foreigners will join them, and will attach themselves to the house of Jacob. The peoples will take them along and bring them to their own place, and the house of Israel will possess them as an inheritance in the land of the Lord, as male and female servants. And they will take captive those who captives they have been. What? Okay. And the house of Israel will possess them as an inheritance in the land of the Lord as male and female servants. And they will take captive those whose captives they have been. Alright, so y'all wildin'. And it will be in the day of the Lord, it will be in the day when the Lord gives you rest from your pain. Yeah, I'll go ahead and receive that. If you've been pain, it doesn't have to be physical, it can be emotional. Go ahead and receive that. Write that down if you need to. And it will be in the day, not the night. And it will be in the day, and it will be in the day when the Lord gives you rest from your pain and turmoil and from the harsh service in which you have been enslaved, that you will take up this taunt against the king of Babylon and say, I'm gonna use that one more time, man. So much power in that. And it will be in the day when the Lord gives you rest from your pain and turmoil. It's gonna be in the day. You take that now. All right. How the oppressor has ceased, and how the fury has ceased. The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked. I like that. The scepter of the tyrant rulers which used to strike the peoples in angers with incessant blows. Incessant. What does that mean? Real quick, real quick. Yeah. Continuing, incessant. Why are we being so incessant? I feel like I use redundant right there a lot. I don't know, I use incessant. It's rather incessant, don't you think? Don't you think that's rather incessant? It's just rather incessant. All right, which subdued and ruled the nations in wrath with unrelenting persecution. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break into shouts of joy. Even the cypress trees rejoice over you. Oof, I like that. I like that for personal use. I'm using God for personal and business. Yeah, I am. I have to think about that. Okay. Even the cypress. Yeah, I'm working on a love song. Did y'all know that? Yeah, man. I started writing songs instead of raps. Well, I still write raps, but songs are. I don't know. I'm just in that zone right now. You ever get in that zone? Like when I hear a certain R&B song, I might try to hum a tune to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, them Cypress is big now. Even the cypress trees rejoice over you. Even the cedars of Lebanon, since you were laid low, no woodcutter comes up against us. The dark place is excited about you to meet you when you come. Dang. It stirs up the spirits of the dead, all the leaders of the earth, and it raises all the kings of the nations from their thrones in astonishment at your fall. All of them will respond and say to you, you will become as weak as we are. You have become like us. You pomp and magnificence. I messed that up. Have been brought down to the dark place. Along with the music of your harps, the maggots, which they prey on the dead, are spread out under you, and the worms are your covering. Grossed out. How you have fallen from heaven, O star of the morning, son of the dawn. You have been cut to the ground, you who have weakened the nations, but you said in your heart, I will ascend to heaven, I will raise my throne above the stars of God. I will sit on the mount of the assembly in the remote parts of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will make myself like the Most High, but in fact, you will be brought down to a dark place, to the remote recesses of the pit. Oh, wow, there's a lot of that. Okay. 14. All right, so we'll start back up at 14:16 right there. I want to read one more thing again before I get off here. And it will be, and it will. This is how he's starting out the sentence. And it will be in the day when the Lord gives you rest from your pain and turmoil. Come on now. I don't know if you ever been through anything. If you ever had to overcome anything and he just brought you through. And it will be in the day when the Lord gives you rest from your pain and turmoil. And from the harsh and from the harsh service in which you have been enslaved, that you will take up this taunt against the king of Babylon and say, "You mine now. God done broke his wicked staff." Oh man, he's so good. He really is good to us. Um, he really wants to give you what you want, even to your own demise. It's like a real father. You know, your kid ain't getting good grades. You've been wanting a car, wanting a car, wanting a car, wanting a car. What you do? All right. So anyway, we're gonna stop there and finish up this verse next time. Until then.